At last, Nail's dream had come true. He was standing in Paris, right beneath the Eiffel Tower, his eyes shining as he looked up at the giant structure above him. But there, in front of him, stood the longest line he had ever seen tourists. Stretched all the way around the tower, Nail tilted his head and decided he would be clever instead. He spotted a gap between the metal beams and quietly began to climb. Squeezing between the giant beams, Nail grabbed onto what looked like a metal wheel, and suddenly, everything began to move. He had climbed straight into the elevator machinery, and now he was stuck, spinning it along with the gears. Luckily, his friend Pierre the Falcon was watching from above. Without a moment to lose, Pierre dove down and pressed the stop button with his beak. The machine stopped. Nail was safe. Ruffled, dirty, and a little embarrassed, Nail climbed down and quietly joined the back of the line, just like everyone else. And so, Nail discovered a very important lesson. It's always better to wait your turn, because good things really do come to those who wait. Nail was walking through the streets of Paris when he spotted something beautiful, a giant glass pyramid sparkling in the sunlight. This was the Louvre, the most famous museum in the world. Nail's whiskers twitched with curiosity. And he decided right then to step inside. Walking through the halls, Nail looked up at painting after painting and couldn't help but giggle. I could paint better than that, he thought to himself, snickering at the old portraits. An idea popped into his head. Nail grabbed a brush and some paint and got right to work. But things didn't go quite as planned. Paint splattered everywhere, up the walls, across the floor, and all over Nail himself. Oliver the Owl, the museum guard, came rushing over to see the mess. As he gave Nail a stern warning, a splash of paint landed right on his feathers too. Nail felt terrible. He grabbed a broom and carefully swept up every last drop from the floor. Oliver watched him quietly, then gave a small nod. "Try again," he said, "but this time, slow down." So Nail picked up the brush once more, and this time, painted slowly and gently, stroke by careful stroke, a beautiful nature scene began to appear. Oliver's eyes lit up with delight and placed Nail's painting right there, among all the other masterpieces. Nail discovered a very important lesson. It's easy to laugh at someone else's work, but true art takes patience and a little bit of care.